Ladies and gentlemen, we have now made it to the final part of Survivor Series, and it's the last two War Games matches. We've had our first two with Team Rhea take a beating Team Blake, and then we had the Wyatts defeating Team the American Maid. And we also had some championship matches. Three new champions. And Gunther, the new United States champion. Julia, the new Women's United States champion. And Asuka, the new WWE Women's champion. Now it's all come down to this. Kicking off part 3, the final part is going to be Team Becky versus Team Bianca. Now, Becky and Bianca, it's all about payback for Bianca. After what Becky did to her at Dragon's Rise, critically injuring her, she's looking for payback. But I think a War Games match might be a little bit too soon. But when it comes to payback, none of that matters. Starting off for Team Becky is Naomi, who has Team Becky has the advantage. So we'll see who's gonna have the advantage. I mean, who's gonna be coming out first for Team Bianca. It's gonna be the Juggernaut, Jordan Grace, the newcomer to Universe Mode. He's been looking for a big impact here on the main roster. I think she might have found it. Being in this War Games match representing Team Bianca. And it's really familiar that these two, Jordan Grace and Naomi, once again meet up, considering both of them have so much history with them being on TNA at one point fighting for the title. And now they're here in WWE. So Team Naomi, Naomi starting off for Team Becky, Jordan Grace starting off for Team Bianca. And Team Becky has the advantage, so who's going to be coming out? Well, let's get this thing started here. Naomi, big springboard drop kick connects right on the chin. And Naomi going to use her speed and athleticism to overcome the power of Jordan Grace. Oh, Jordan making sure she gets to keep Naomi down. These two really familiar with each other. But so much has changed between the last time these two stepped foot in the ring. I mean, I know they had the match on Raw like way before that in TNA. Personalities change, and Jordan Grace just slamming down Naomi here tonight multiple times. The big German suplex. Oh, no. Big pointed elbow right to the back of the head, and this is Jordan Grace's bread and butter. Pummeling down your opponent, slamming them down hard. Naomi is not looking good. I know she can't wait until she gets her back up. And now they've made it to the other ring in the War Games cage. And now we got 5 seconds until Naomi gets back up. Who is it gonna be? And it's Nia Jax. Oh, this is definitely the type of backup Naomi needs, but Nia Jax looking for a stop sign as these two in the middle. Oh my Jesus. Snap suplex. right in no man's land. And Nia Jax is building up weaponry, a sledgehammer, and a stop sign. Now she finally comes in to help Naomi, the cousin-in-laws. And now Jordan Grace turns her attention to Nia Jax, and Nia just tosses her out. And this is where the strength of Jordan Grace needs to come in if she wants to beat and survive until her teammates can come in. Oh my! Jordan Grace felt what Naomi felt. Suplex on the steel area in no man's land. Jordan Grace trying to survive against Nia Jax and Naomi. Oh! Stop sign right to the face. This is not looking good, but finally Jordan Grace has help coming to save her. And she is being dominated here by the Bloodline cousins. So who's coming for Team Bianca? It's Tatum Paxley. And she's not bringing a weapon. She just wants to come at it, save her friend. But oh, catches a boot. And now Tatum Paxley. I know this is supposed to be an even matchup, but when you got the talent like Nia Jax, someone who's dominating, it's gonna be a little bit difficult. But look at this. Jordan Grace with the Juggernaut driver to Naomi. Now they need to focus on Nia Jax. Nia is the bigger threat here. And they're trying to do that, but it's going to be a little bit difficult for someone like Jax. But luckily Tatum brings out the stop sign. And now back once more, the Bloodline cousins once again dominating. This is not going to be good for Tatum. Wicked powerbomb. Naomi didn't get that drop kick, and that's how Jordan Grace is going to capitalize. But right now, Team Bianca is going to get the advantage. No, not Team Bianca. Team Becky is going to get the advantage once again. Now that Team Bianca was actually doing not so bad. But here comes Charlotte Flair, the queen. Charlotte Flair accidentally throws the sledgehammer at the back of Nia Jax's head. I think she was aiming for Tatum, and Tatum got in the way. Nia Jax got in the way. Nia Jax gonna be a little bit pissed about that. They're supposed to be working together. Oh my! She just stops. She just hit her in the back with the sledgehammer again. Looks like Charlotte Flair does not like Nia Jax. Even though they're supposed to be working together, they just do not like each other. But right now, on the other ring is Naomi and Jordan Grace. And a big blockbuster as Tatum Paxley is just being ripped apart here from Charlotte and Nia Jax. As Charlotte locks in the figure eight. Here comes Team Bianca to even things up. Who is it? It is Bayley, the role model, as Tatum Paxley drops Charlotte down with the Psycho Trap. But she gets dropped with the sledgehammer. Now Bayley to the rescue. She gets dropped. As Nia Jax and Jordan Grace on the other ring. Looks like they're about to be joined by Bayley. No, Bayley's in no man's land. Big neck breaker. Now look at this. Big moonsault there from Charlotte. Now everyone's going back to one side of the ring. Everything is all evened up, with Bayley being the fresh for Team Bianca and Charlotte being fresh for Team Becky. Bayley might be in trouble here. Oh wait, look at this. A muscle buster from Jordynne Grace to Nia Jax. Look at the strength. Oh wait, look at what Charlotte is doing. Oh no, Charlotte. Oh my Jesus. Flying through the air with the crossbody. Everyone is hitting their press sides, and now the final member, Team Becky. And she's not coming in alone. She's bringing in a table. And the final member, we just gotta wait 2 more minutes for Bianca Belair. And Team Bianca survive this 3-on-4 situation. Oh, big counter from Charlotte to Tatum. And Jordynne Grace getting her arm socket ripped out. Oh no, this is not going to be good for Bayley as she got dropped with that power bomb. They're trying to fight, but they just can't. They're being outnumbered here. Oh no, another power bomb to Bayley from Nia Jax. Jax is just punishing Bayley at this point. Oh, just focusing on the back. And now 10 seconds until War Games can officially start. And here comes Bianca Belair, the EST. It was a very bad situation for her team, but now she's coming in hot. And she's not doing a weapon, she's going straight for it. And she goes straight after Naomi. I think she really wants to go after Becky. Right now she's just going after anybody she can. As Bayley once again getting lifted up. Oh, look at this. Jordynne Grace stealing Charlotte's move, natural selection. And now Becky and Bianca once again meet. After being taken down, Tatum Paxley steps in, giving her some assistance. And now, big body slam from Nia Jax. But down goes Bayley with the crucifix from Becky. So much action happened today. Hang on a second. Charlotte Flair locking in. Figure 8. She locks it in. Wait, Becky go for the pin on Bayley, but no. Bayley was able to kick out. And now Becky, the butterfly suplex on Bayley. And now Naomi is on the other side of the ring all by herself. This isn't good for Bianca. Nia Jax looking for the devastating Annihilator. You kick out at 1. Remember, Bianca is still pretty fresh. But off of that leg drop from Becky to... Bayley is still winning this matchup. I wonder who's going to be able to sneak away with the victory. And Charlotte turns her attention to Bianca, gets shoved off. And Becky going crazy with that stop sign right to the back of the head of Tatum as Naomi goes for the cover on Bayley. And she does it. Naomi picks up the win for her team. This has been an exciting women's War Games match. Everybody was performing their best. But the numbers advantage helped Team Becky. I mean, look at all those sledgehammer strikes. But you also gotta talk about what Charlotte Flair just kept. Wait, no, let's talk about this first. This dive from the top of the steel cage. And now let's talk about how Charlotte Flair just kept hitting Nia Jax, her teammate, with the sledgehammer. I don't even think it was on mistake. I think she just casually just did it because she hates her. I mean, you all know the history between Nia and Charlotte Flair. But in the end, Team Becky picks up the win for War Games. I know this isn't what Bianca had in mind when she wanted to take on Charlotte. But let's get to the main event, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, we had an incredible night here in Vancouver. But it must come to the end. And the only way it can do like that is a big War Games match with a huge stipulation. Two bloodline teams enter. Only one bloodline team can stay on Friday Night SmackDown. The war between both bloodlines will come to an end as one of them will be kicked off of the family show of Friday Night SmackDown. And starting off, it's going to be the MVP, Tonga Loa. Tonga Loa, a former WWE Tag Team Champion, alongside Tama Tonga, lost those titles at SummerSlam, but was able to get it back from the Usos until they lost it on Friday Night SmackDown a couple of months later against the Generation X. And now he's trying to fight for his team to stay on SmackDown, with the Rogue Bloodline having the advantage thanks to Jacob Fatu in his ladder match victory. And now who's number one for the OG Bloodline? It is going to be Jimmy Uso. Big Jim stepping up to the plate. Former WWE Tag Team Champion, won it at SummerSlam, lost it at Bash in Berlin. Never able to get it back. But right now, Big Jim is stepping up for the family as he be the number one. Now, he does not have the advantage, which means when the next timer pulls up, he really shouldn't be expecting anybody to come save him. He really should be expecting somebody to come hurt him. But the OG, the OTC trust in Big Jim. And now coming out the gate, Jimmy tried to go for something, but Tonga Loa too fast, drops him with the Samoan drop. Now, why is it so important to stay on SmackDown if you're the Bloodline member? Well, SmackDown is their family home. SmackDown was created by The Rock. The WWE Championship titles that was won by The Rock, Roman, Yokozuna, have their lineage in it, and they want to add to that lineage. Look at this. Jimmy taunting in front of Tonga Loa. Think that might, nope, manages to play it off. But their history lies on SmackDown. They did some stuff on Raw, yeah, but it's not as significant on SmackDown. That's the big goal, the undisputed WWE Championship. The history is in SmackDown. The title that Jacob Fatu had until Roman Reigns took it from him and gave it to Finn Balor. Which is why these two teams are fighting for their right to stay here on the blue brand. But right now, someone from the Rogue Bloodline is going to help Tonga Loa. Who is it? It's going to be Tama Tonga, the former tag team champions, coming in. As Uso goes flying, but nobody was home. And now Jimmy is in a 1-on-2 situation. He's just trying to find a way to stay alive from this point. Big sweep kick to the back of the head of Tonga Loa. He gets sent to the other side, to the other ring. And now Jimmy ain't doing so bad in this situation. He's isolating both members. Uh-oh, this is not going to be good now that he's got caught. Oh! Spine slam right into the turnbuckle pad. And now this 2-on-1 situation definitely not looking good. Backbreaker. Both of these men, Tonga Loa and Tama Tonga, the former WWE Tag Team Champions, maybe looking to get back to it if they can win here tonight to stay on SmackDown. I'm pretty sure they're still owed a rematch. I think everybody in the Rogue Bloodline is still owed a rematch. And a big spear from Jimmy Uso taking down Tama Tonga. Big Jim is handling himself pretty good here. I know it kind of looked dire at some points, but he manages to get the job done as Tonga Loa manages to avoid that super kick. I thought he was going to get hit by that. But right now, main event, Jey Uso bringing in wood. First weapon being brought in. Will he bring another one? Oh, yeah, he's going for it. That's a kendo stick. More wood. And Tonga Loa takes the table. And another weapon in the steel trash can. More weapons? No. It's now Jey Uso coming to his twin brother's help. Just lifted up but manages to escape it. If you saw what happened on Friday Night SmackDown, you saw the last time both Bloodline teams was on the same brand. A 4-on-4 tag team match in which the OG Bloodline picking up huge momentum in that win. Oh! Drop down. The Usos are in trouble, and it's only going to get worse. Who's coming out next for the Rogue Bloodline? It's the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu. He's got himself a sledgehammer. He's still not finished. Got himself a stop sign. The former undisputed WWE champion was undefeated until Bad Blood. Now he's got himself a steel chair. I think that's all the weapons. I don't think you could get any more of them. But as I was saying, former undisputed WWE champion. It was formerly undefeated until Bad Blood, when due to the help of Roman Reigns, lost his title lost his winning streak to Finn Balor. He still has the rematch clause set. I wonder when he's going to cash it in. But right now, it is a 2-on-3 situation, and the OG Bloodline is about to get their third member to even things out. I might even know who it is. I think it's going to be Sammy. Yep, it's going to be Sami Zayn, the man that lost the War Games advantage. He said he thought he knocked Jacob Fatu over and wanted to give the Tongans a piece of his mind on the outside for always trying to get into his match. But he didn't realize that Jacob Fatu was still holding on, and look at this. Oh, overshoots it. I think he expected them to be further back. But right now, things are even. It's more like things have been flipped up because Jimmy Uso is all alone with the Tongans, while Jacob Fatu is all alone with Jimmy Uso and Sami Zayn. So someone is getting chewed up in each ring. Ooh, Jacob Fatu is getting torn apart here. I think Big Jim needs help though. He is going through it here. And right now, here comes the Road Bloodline Tribal Chief Solo Sikoa to be the final participant for his team. And now it's a 3-on-4 situation. Uh-oh, Jay might be in trouble here. But wait, look at this. Last ride powerbomb. Wait, what's Sammy thinking of doing? Sammy goes through the air with a big splash to Jacob Fatu. He's trying to keep the Samoan Werewolf down and out. Right now, Solo gets put to a stop there with that stop sign. Look at this. Blue Thunder Bomb. Right now, the OGs aren't looking so bad, but they are still outnumbered. And now it's kind of looking bad. But luckily, Jey Uso with the steel chair, trying to keep things alive. Uh-oh, this is not going to be good. Impaler DDT. And now here comes the OTC. Roman Reigns. And here he comes, folks, to officially start War Games as Jay just got slammed down hard onto that steel chair. And here he comes, folks. The OTC is here. Now this match, I think somebody got busted open after the seat, but Jey Uso with a huge spear to Tonga. All of the action is happening in one ring, and you can't really tell what's happening. But Jimmy Uso goes flying with the Uso splash. And now look at, counter there from Jacob Fatu. No, I think somebody else just got busted open. Can't really tell. So much carnage. Can't really get a good look at anybody. And Sammy tried to go for the Uva kick to Jacob Fatu, but Jacob just gets slammed down with that stop sign. In this type of match, who is staying on SmackDown? Who wants to stay closer to their blood? As Solo and Roman on one side of the ring right now. The Tribal Chief duking it out while everybody else is on the other side. big clothesline. If you saw SmackDown, you saw Roman Reigns taps out Solo Sikoa. Oh, Solo try to go for the Samoan spike, but doesn't get it. As Jay try to go for the cover and the spear from Roman. Spear to Solo. 1, 2, and a kick out. Things couldn't be any closer than they are right now, folks. Now suddenly, Sammy just gets sent to the other side. And here comes Tonga Loa fighting back against Sammy and Roman. Oh, Roman catches him. And yet, Roman catches him with a Superman punch as he goes for the cover. And Solo is there to break it up. The DDT off the springboard. A huge super kick from Jacob Fatu. So much action happening on both sides of the ring. Make sure you keep up, keep watch. As Jacob delivers a huge elbow to Jey Uso. I think. Oh my goodness! Tonga pinned Jimmy Uso. Oh my god, you know what that means. Roman Reigns, the Usos, Sami Zayn, they're no longer on SmackDown. Roman Reigns built that brand back up from obscurity, calling it the Island of Relevancy. And him and the OG bloodline, they just got kicked off the island. Oh, this is not going to be good. SmackDown has one bloodline team, and it is the Rogue Bloodline. The OGs are no longer a part of SmackDown. Kicked off. And Roman couldn't get to the breakup in time. What could this mean for the SmackDown division now that the OG bloodline is no longer a part of it and the Rogue bloodline is now in control? Oh my goodness. What a way to end Survivor Series. Thank you, Vancouver. What a show.